Hello, Michael Bonney again, just to do an interview with Brent Hardy from Duggans Precast Concrete, or General Manager at Duggans Precast Concrete. Just an overview of our training and assessment is provided on behalf of the Australian Maritime College, RTOID 60131. The qualification is MSS40316 Certificate IV in Competitive Systems and Practices. So Brent, of the lean journey for Duggans Precast Concrete, or what does Duggans do first off the bat?
Yeah, look, we're a precast manufacturer into the Tasmanian market, so we supply all around Tassie. We have three major competitors, and like in all construction elements, precast is very competitive. So for us to improve, we needed to look at what we do and how we do it.
So for the journey through the program, what did you find, and what sort of things did you work on in those projects?
Well, look, we set up really a burning platform to try and get ourselves competitive, to increase our margins. So what we put to the guys is really to try and look at a 20% improvement in our manufacturing cycle. And we picked a standard panel and tried to get the improvement of 20%, which equated to about 6 hours per panel.
How did it go overall in the end from that perspective?
Look, early days in terms of measuring productivity, because obviously you've got production data you go through. But I guess in terms of the whole cultural change, we're seeing a real positive through all the areas, and you can see in numbers, but you can feel in actions and voices and even pride that truly there is a cultural change and improvement and understanding in the business.
Yeah, nice. And how many people did you put through the competitive systems and practices program?
Yeah, so look, I went through it myself, and we had our production manager, our quality manager, and our supervisor, and we've now set up a production 5S team focusing on competitive systems. Production manager is also just finished train the trainer, and his job and part of his journey is to actually make this flow on to the rest of the company.
And what are some of the more ongoing efforts that you're making down there as well at Duggans?
Look,
across the whole company and the business. Yeah,
look, I guess the thing is that because we've got four divisions that are really different, really trying to get improvement and housekeeping, but the main one is really reduction in waste, and reduction in waste thinking from directorship down to the cleaner, really trying to get everybody on that journey that we need, what we don't need, we need to get rid of, and we need to have a place for everything.
You talked before a little bit about, during the presentation, about how now the managing director is starting to look at the clothing that people are wearing and bringing people on that in line as well. What's happened there?
Yeah, I guess, part of that is that I've had people from production coming up and saying, look at how we've painted this wall, look at how we've done this, look at how these lines are. More importantly, I'm working through with not quite the right safety gear and they're chipping me. So that cultural thing is one thing. And then, when you lift that bar, people start to see, well, it's not a mess here, so they're looking at the guys and saying, hey, those guys have got clothing, but that doesn't match that one. So the whole bar gets lifted, and I think that really starts to show that whole cultural change and improvement at the minuscule level.
Awesome. And what have you found along the way, in one word, about the program and your learnings along the last 6 months?
Look, it affects everybody. So everybody's probably the message, both in communication, so it affects everybody.
Thanks very much, Brent. Congratulations and good luck with the journey on the